What's up, fellow Earthlings and people of the planetoid Earth? How are we doing today? How is everyone? Is that a car emote? It is indeed a car emote. Are we doing fine? Are we all partying today? Is there a party in the USA? Oh my god, I have a lot of stuff open. Why is all this stuff open? Close that. Let's commit you died. I don't know what that means, but I don't think I want to commit that. I think I would rather avoid committing that, actually. Oh, right. Let's see. Definitely close this. Hello. Hello, by the way, people. Hello, Jais, LOL. Hello, Said Serp. Hello, Shosho. Hello, Sun320. I mean, there's no dog here currently, but who knows who might show up. Was there something I wanted to do before I launched the game? I feel like there's something, but here, let's just play video games. Oh! I remember now. I wanted to do this. There we go. Perfect. I made curry. Now, did you really? What type of curry did you make, my dude? And was it delicious? Or is it delicious if you're currently eating it? So, for people that are not in the know towards why we're playing Death Stranding on a Sunday, is because we have not a lot of stuff left to do, and we kind of want to finish that stuff up right in Meow, so we can move on to greener pastures. Did I just received an email as I was opening the thing? Jesus Christ. I also scratched my eye for no reason. Not both my eyes are itchy. Hey Sam, have you eaten the crypto biote I gave you yet? It's one of several I found inside a gourd, you know. Yes, I was surprised too, but maybe I shouldn't have been. Gourds are pretty weird and wonderful, after all. I told you before about how they were once thought to ward off evil spirits, right? Anyway, I figured out that cryptobiote from a gourd gets to be a bit special. So I started to shout down on one to see what would happen. The effects were practically immediate. It was like I'd fallen into some kind of dreamland. Now, I know what you're thinking, but it wasn't like I was really tripping on drugs or anything like that. There's something really real, and not entirely in my head. I even did some reading afterwards and deducted that it was actually a special type of cryptobiote, maybe even a mutation, that eating it sends your hematic regeneration levels through the roof. That really changed things. I didn't want to bother with the regular gourds anymore, only the bad boys with these biotes growing inside them. I decided to call them D-cryptobiotes. By the way, D for dream, get it? The taste is a bit dreamy too. Once you get used to it, kind of, well, balance or something. Like herbal medicine. The good kind, I mean. I got a feeling it's not going to be for everyone, though. Those with less cultivated palates might even find them disgusting. You're not that fussy, though, are you, Sam? Go on, taste the dream. I know you'll love it. Don't want to read that, by the way. Congratulations, thank you for being my favorite streamer and building this very welcome community. Your stream is second to none to me. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you for hanging out here, dude. You are my favorite viewer that is from Japan, who is also half Irish, named Shosho, who is fond of playing musical instruments. deputy. I'm glad that you enjoy it here, dude. What about Biscuit? Ooh, that's right. I don't think Biscuit is half Irish though, right? Or nor probably not Japanese either, I would assume, but maybe. But yeah, I'm glad you are enjoying yourself, dude. That's what we're here for. To create a loving community so Jace can say mean things to us. Um, Sam has returned, safe and sound. It's been about a month since he departed from Alma's Beach. 30 days of relentless searching for us, though. For him, it must have felt like an eternity. I can't imagine the isolation and despair he must have been forced to endure. A suffering known only by Amelie and Bridget. Sam has told us about the extinction entity, and how it granted humanity a reprieve. But beyond that, he is reluctant to speak. Well, we shall not put any pressure on him. Frankly, I expect we would struggle to comprehend anything else he tells us. But to say that the last stranding has been avoided, even if its precursor has very reshaped our world. Thousands and thousands of years from now, should intelligent life walk the earth and find our fossils, they will likely conclude that Homo sapiens died out in the sixth extinction. Perhaps, if you're lucky, they may even find records we leave behind. Still, we cannot hope to guess how much they will understand about who we were. After all, their intelligence will not be like ours. Theirs will be different understanding. Theirs will be a different understanding of the world, of the universe, different forms of existence, different conceptions of what it is to be alive. These invariably lead to different conceptions of what it is to die. But it matters not if they never understand who we were. All that matters, in my opinion at least, is that they know that we were here. This was born to a breeder in Japan. I love the name Biscuit for a dog. Yeah, it's a really good dog name. My brother named Biscuit actually. I would have named him something like Le Trek? Le Trek? I just named them after books. We name it Dog One. Um. Oh, I checked this already. I was like, let's see if I messed up. Let's see if I messed up like the ending. And apparently, there's no choice there. If you don't stop Amelie, she just destroys everything, and then the game's like, try again. Just so we're clear on that point, we didn't mess up anything. The game literally just the game has one thing you do there, and if you don't do it, then everything just ends. Funnily enough, that part is a part of the game that a lot of people complain about because they can't stop Amelie. Because they do what I did, they start shooting her with the gun and it doesn't work, and they run up to her and they can't do anything to her. Or they start like running randomly around, trying to figure out what they're supposed to do. Like they'll grab the gun and they'll start like shooting whales or start shooting like the sun, or they'll think like, oh, I need to headshot everything, or I need to hit her in a specific spot. So apparently in that spot, people get like hard stuck because no one puts their gun away and runs up to her like I did. Which is pretty funny. Because that's my... Hi. Bella. Bella. Should be two more. Oh my god. Eggs. Bella. My first memory is of looking up at the ceiling of our shelter as a baby bawling my eyes out. All of a sudden, the hand of God comes into view, blotting out the steel sky. Daddy lifts me up, not gentle, but not hard. Shouts some stuff, but it's all gibberish I can't make heads or tails of. He ain't my real daddy, though. The one died before I was born, and Mama soon after, of disease or something. I don't know. Brother took me in, whisked me away from that shelter reeking of piss and death, and brought me here. Daddy number two. He never really took it to it. He was an ugly, violent man, full of anger with nowhere to go. Tried to love me in his own way, but I don't know if he ever had it in him. Daddy told me our shelter was our world, and I believed him. I grew up thinking no one but us two existed. Then, when I got a little older, I started asking questions, simple questions about where food came from, that kind of thing. Got smacked upside down the head for my troubles. But try as he might, he couldn't beat the curiosity out of me. One day, I peeked at his monitor. It was the first glimpse I've caught of the outside world. I pestered Daddy about it, and you bet I caught holy hell for it. But I wore him down, and eventually he came clean and admitted there's a whole world out there, soaked to the bone by timefall and overrun by demons that eat me up. It occurred to me later that his fearmongering probably got my mama killed, filled her head with his hysterics about the dead walking the earth, and the only safe haven being 6 feet under. Piss and death, yeah. Those are two of my favorite. Oh god, we just caught Alpha cleaning herself. My mom entrusted me to her brother, so he had no choice but to raise me best he could. Say what you will about the man, but he had himself a sense of obligation. He might even have harbored a measure of affection for me, but whatever was in his heart he expressed with his hands, his fists. Any hopes and dreams he might have had for me, for us, fell by the wayside pretty quick. We slipped into our daily routine of warnings to stay the fuck inside, bookended by beatings to drive the point home. I think sometimes he sincerely believed that was the only way to protect me, but I wasn't about to go on living like that. Can't cage a young boy's spirit. If I'd stayed, I'd have died, body and soul. I had to get out, started hoarding supplies in secret, but he caught on. That was the beginning of the worst beatings yet. He was grabbing anything and everything within reach that could be used as a weapon, tearing our shelter apart, smashing furniture, all the while wailing like a wounded animal, tears streaming down his face. He pinned me down, tears and spit flying in my face as he blubbered on about me not understanding his pain, his fucking pain, his hands around my neck, darkness creeping in the corners, his fucking pain, the kitchen knife in my hands, in his neck, his hands, his fucking hands. They grow weak, and he just deflates like a balloon all over me. I roll him off and look in his glassy eyes, filled with his fucking pain and our steel sky. Jesus Christ. This was really heavy. Fuck me, dude. What the hell? I don't know how to feel after I spent the night next to him. My mind a blank canvas, in the back of it a nagging voice saying I had to dispose of it. Daddy hadn't told me much, but he told me how bodies go to necro, pop BTs and all that. Made for a good bedtime story, so I knew what would happen if I let him lie. Death had come into our home and turned it into a crater. His stink was starting to fill up the room. I had to deal with him. I had to get him out. Get him as far away as possible. So I got my arms around his and dragged him out into a new world with a new sky. Bigger, emptier, bare rock dotted with bushes all around. Mountains, fucking mountains off in the distance. Caro crowds clogging their peaks. My knees started to getting wobbly, and the world began to spin, but I knew the clock was ticking. Eyes down, gotta deal with Daddy. I'd been moving at a steady clip when I saw it. Carillium coming off Daddy's little motes of Daddy, little motes of shimmering light. I was out of time. I laid him down in the dirt. Before I let go, I had a vision. My hands, still resting on his body, disappeared, vaporized into fine mist. Poof! And then I felt another presence, a BT, coming slow but sure, like I'd been walking since the beginning of time. Daddy's keeper. That was the first one I sensed, but it wasn't the last. For a long while after, I remained awakened to their presence, a sixth sense. Daddy's parting gift to me. Over time, it would fade, but I knew how I got it, and I knew how to get it back. All I needed was another body, and I got real good at making them. Death for life. Theirs for mine. A fair exchange. So, Higgs got his powers by, like, killing people and touching them? Interesting. Alright, so we have Let's see. I forgot to check where to go. Tar belt north of the ruined shopping mall in Middle Knot City. South of Lake Knot City. Okay. Wait, that's the distribution center? Distro center, okay. I'm gonna assume we are in the capital Knot City right now.
Been a while, Sam.
Has
It's
it really?
good to see you.
You started watching Alice in Borderlands? I don't know. I have not started watching that yet. I haven't had a chance to watch anything because I spent the entire week prepping for my Pathfinder campaign, and then I like royally messed my sleeping schedule up. So I'm on like 3 hours of sleep right now, and those 3 hours was like 2 hours last night before 1 a.m. And then I couldn't sleep until like an hour ago. And I slept for like an hour right before stream. So I've just been like, I've been in a state of confusion. I don't know what they're supposed to be new. Hey, I can color my suit? That's amazing. But I can't make it Corellium colored? Is this Corellium? No, that's mule yellow. Have you started watching Alice in Borderlands? How tall is Sam? Just Google how tall Norman Reedus is. And then you will get your answer. Terrorist green. Fragile blue. I like fragile. I might be fragile, but I'm not fragile. That's a girl I was standing for. It's already done. Minor character. I don't even know what the show is about. I just looked at the picture. I was like, oh, it looks interesting. Okay, so this is... I think this is Middle Knot City, and I think this would be the Tar Belt by Middle Knot City. We shall grab a speed skeleton. We're gonna grab like 4 of the Higgs guns. Where are my Higgs guns? Oh, handgun HG custom, assault rifle HG custom. Just grab like 2 of these, and then one of these. We'll grab a handgun, a Higgs handgun too. Hematic grenade. Why do I only have the level 2 hematic grenade? I feel like I should be getting like way more than that at this point. We probably have a car already, I assume. We do need a silver hand. Probably need an oxygen mask. I don't know if I have any blood bags on me right now. We should grab 2 ladders, 1 PCC. We should not need a climbing anchor, but we'll grab 2 PCCs actually. A 178 centimeters. He's as tall as me. He is significantly shorter than I am. What a short boy. Speed skeleton. Go down here. Silver hand. Fetch 2 gloves. Oh, that's cool. People got caught up in death game memes. Or like Hunger Games? Licknot City. I don't think that place exists. Short ass man. I mean 178 is like, it's pretty average, right? What's with the short ass man? Let's just grab the bike. Actually, screw the bike. So the bike is going to run out of power immediately, and I'm just going to be annoyed with it. Let's just grab... Wait, the ride type? I'm just going to grab a tier 3 car. Screw it, dude. Did I? Oh, it should be here, yeah. Color scheme. Of course it's going to be Carillium. Imagine that there's people in this game that are not driving around with the Carillium vehicle. Did Hunger Games never end? Did the movies wrap it up? I can't remember. I haven't watched the last 3 movies, dude, so who knows. They're on my list. I just haven't watched any movies on my list for a while. Yeah. No, there were 4. There were 4 movies. There was Hunger Games 1, 2, and then you have Hunger Games 3, Part 1 and Part 2, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's right. Maybe I'm wrong. I honestly don't know. I haven't kept up. I think that's right, though. What's this damn man spam? I can't believe we're almost done with Death Stranding, dude. Like, this game was so good. Do we drive the car in there, or do we drive the car on the backside? I think we drive the car in there. Man Bear Pig. I remember the whistling, but I don't even remember that. I would have to rewatch the first movie. My memory of those movies is so low. It's you could say it's Han Solo. That's 40%. I remember it because of the Terry Crews Old Spice spoof of it. I don't think I've even seen that. Oh, what the hell, Sika? Those are... There's supposed to be BTs here. Those guys aren't BTs. Oh no. I didn't grab any non-lethal weapons. Well, that is very unfortunate. I don't think these are non-lethal. Well, that's very unfortunate. So I guess we just have to strand. I don't even know if I can strand though. There we go. This guy had a smoke grenade. Where is it? Sam, are you kidding me right now? Get the fuck up, dude. I am Sam Porter Bridges. Person of really tiny elongation. Rawr. I mean, at least you got to go. You got to the goal. You know what I mean? I should have read the mail, because I'm pretty sure the mail was like, oh yeah, some terrorists stole it. Oh wait, I can do this. I can Higgs them. Get Higgs. Oh, that's unfortunate. No, kind of ironic that the that Higgs's people are getting Higgs. You know, I like the irony. I'm just running. I need to heal. Hey, you dumbass! Oh, never mind. Oh god, okay, they're really never mind. I don't know what you're shooting at, but hey, glad that worked out for you, buddy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That was an experience. Oh, Alpha just ran away. Feels badminton, man. Alright, I think we'll just drive up here. Why do you have this emote? I mean... That sounds like a question for Surf, my dude. Oh, there's a zipline over there. Sam, be careful, okay? You take a chill pill right now. Oh, there's a bridge too. Where's Slurp? That's a good question. He comes and goes as he pleases. Please, nothing like on the beach. Oh my god, my game is lagging so much. I think we'll evacuate the vehicle right there. We need to put our hood on, which we find right there. Oh no, that's not the one. I meant right there. They're all there. Final companion cube. I guess we're dropping down one of these. Unsuitable surface. Alright. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Let me in. Look good. Mac Prouty. What a great dude. Oh, so this is what we're doing right now, huh? okay right now? Are we happy and we know it? We can clap our hands? Oh, it's one of these dudes. Wait, that dude dropped so much beryllium. What the hell? Hey dude, can I have more beryllium? Takes a lot to make a stew. Oh, I mean, that depends, right? It would take a lot if you have, like, way too many cooks, for instance. That's my experience, at least. When you have too many cooks, it takes, like, way longer to make a stew. It's him and her and the baby, too. Yeah. Like, I hit the spice to make it nice, right? Or something along those lines. You've got too many cooks, too many cooks. Outside from major construction area, okay. Okay, dude. Because I'm just not allowed to see what's in here then. There's also tender. Adult meat is just too tough. I can't say that I would know, but if you're like an expert on this, I'll just take your word for it. What is that? What is that robot from Portal called again? What's her name again? This was a triumph, lady. I'm making a note here. Huge success. That is awful. GLaDOS, yeah. So I guess we're about to incinerate GLaDOS right now? Poor thing. Like, she was making a note here. Huge success, it says. Why? Look. In the, So we got this letter from Unknown, who says, the 5 keys recovered have been joined by Ka. The experiments can now recommence. I'm grateful for your assistance. Allow me to thank you with a gift. It is a Strider. I don't know. I haven't gotten the Strider yet, but I think. And then we got this mail. Oh, this mail. It's like, hey, you know all those cubes you've been getting, right? Well, no one has sent you those mails. Like, we haven't sent those. I don't know who sent them to you, but you probably should, like, go find this last cube and burn it. The witch. Ban the witch. This is ruining my tea. Are you actually drinking tea though? Are you really? Iced tea, yeah, that's what I thought. Don't mind me, I'm just spamming the jump button right now. Oh, the physics in this game are glorious. Has a chocolate since Lone Order? Are they really though? Probably a lot of money from that. Lone Order is a really big meme. Takes a lot to... I can't wait to get like 2 items now that are really, really good. That would help me get my 5 stars. We met Lost Cargo, Final Cube, yeah. It's a cube, it's a cube. Strider, Half-Life Alex. Oh, so just like a thing we can add to things that we own, okay. I already managed to cremate that cube. Nice work, Sam. You saved the day once again. We should be out of the woods for now, but I for one, still have a lot of questions. Like, what the hell was that thing anyway? What was up with all those mails marked with the, what is that thing called again? I forgot. And just, what kind of experiments was our imposter going about? Well, I guess the only thing we can know for sure is that it's damn good thing you put a stop to them. We live to fight another day, and it's all because of you, Sam, our great deliverer. How does sub TTS work? Do you mean when you subscribe to the channel and you get like say stuff? Do you mean like what you can say or? I don't know how it works if you're. How does it work if you're not if you haven't been subscribed but you're still resubscribing though? Does it still give you the option? I actually have no idea. Oh, so something you're gonna test the tools. I'm not sure how it works if you're not like. Anytime you. It's only on resubs, isn't it? Well, that's what I'm curious about. Because if you've been subscribed before, it's technically a resub still, right? Oh. I honestly have no idea how you should, as long as you're resubbing, you should always get the option each month when you reach the time of your resub. It should tell you, hey, you reach like 5 months, so click like type a message in and share it. And that's how that usually works. I don't know how it works like with various types of subscriptions, sadly. I have no idea. Thank you, Sam Porter Bridges. I'm no longer in your world, so perhaps you won't receive this email. However, if you do, I want you to know that I'm grateful. You helped me awaken the truth that I wasn't my world. The endless pursuit of science is my purpose. But if I had resumed those particular experiments while there, the results would have been unpredictable and possibly catastrophic. Worlds are governed by logical principles. It's 10 bits minimum for text to speech, by the way. Thank you so much for the 2 bits though, Jace. Jesus Christ, dude. You're charitable today. Worlds where these principles are compromised tend not to last long. Take yours, for example, where the dead mingle with the living. Fortunately, by disposing of that cube, you helped my cow return home to my world. Now I'm home, and I'm still alive. Well done, Sam. Well done. I'd like to give you one last gift. A memento to mark the time I spent in your world. It's a Strider hologram. It might look rather frightening, but please look on it as a digital reminder of my existence. I hope we get to meet again someday, Sam. We'll have tea and cake. It'll be lovely. P.S. I'm still doing science, don't worry. Adorable. Just putting in my 2 cents. Good one. Good one, Jace. LOL. You're quite the memester, aren't you? I'm often told that I have a lot of memes, not good, but a lot of them. I mean, you know, there's a lot to be said with regards to quality over quantity and all that good stuff, right? And you know, whatever you got going for you, I think that's probably the best. That reminds me. Think we can get here? We're gonna try that before we end today. We're gonna see if we can get there. Is that the place I saw on my map before? I think it is. Oh yeah, it is. I remember now. No, Christopher or Thomas, please. Oh yeah, you mean like you don't have the quality memes? Yeah, yeah. We technically have one last official thing to do, and then we'll very quickly go and see if we can climb that place. And if we can't, we will end this playthrough once and for all. Even though that sounds very, very sad. I wonder if there's any content we missed, like anything we didn't do or anything like I didn't find all of the shards. I did not go and find all the shards. Memory chips. We're missing I would say we're missing a significant part of these, but I would care to find this one. I guess a lot of this, like, because I think this is the last part of Higgs's thing. Maybe we can find that. I'm not sure if I care enough though. Nah, I don't care enough. I was thinking about Googling it, but if I have to Google it, then that's game over, dude. I can't believe we're never going back to the mountain. Look at our beautiful little home with our zip lines. Alright, time to make our final delivery. The one they will write about in the history books.
Beginning scan. Standard bridges around. Verifying ID contaminated suit. All right. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I'll just quickly turn my thing around. I wanna drive over to that mountain range, like I said, to see if there's like any cool things to do there.
Everything all right?
Creator, Cyberpunk 2077. Jackie Wells, 2077. Features now have increased range. Okay.
No shame.
Good work. New order available. Please.
The only way for me to see those holograms is to build something, right? I'm pretty sure. Let's go and try, I guess. How many bits for TTS is 10 bits? Because I am very greedy and I want all the money. If you're not paying me money, you will have no voice. You know the last guy that didn't pay me money? You know what happened to him? Well, you see, oh, that's the wrong thing. I grabbed him, right? I was like, hey, you don't pay me money. I'm gonna eat you. Pay me money, I'm gonna eat you up. I'm gonna eat you up. How do we? How do we? Oh god, he's drooling. Oh no. Oh no. There's drool on my nose. Hello again. Hva sjef? Hvordan går det? Har du hatt en bra dag? Alt vel? Jeg regner med det. Jeg regner med det. Jeg regner med at alt er bra. Ja, gjør det. What's Kracha? What's Kracha? What's Kracha? Look at him, he's like, he doesn't know what to do with his body. Now he's gonna go assault my feet. Oh! Oh, no one saw that. Alright. Let's see here. Ja, Ecardo, Sam. Ja, Ecardo. It was a hot exit. I mean, we straight up dove into the car. Me and V, a friend from work, let's say. Plan was solid. Should have gone like clockwork, but I don't know. I fucked up. Got us killed, maybe. As far as I can tell, I'm a ghost. Look at me, Troom. A fucking ghost drifting between worlds. Shit. Chiral Network's the only thing I've got to hold on to. But thanks to the ships you found, it's all coming back to me. V and the rest. Just gotta work out where and when it went wrong. Then I'll be able to go home. No reason why I can't, as far as I can tell. Ain't got nobody to worry about. I'm all data and memory and grudges. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. Worth a shot, you know? Which means it's time for us to say goodbye. Can't thank you enough, Sam. For real. As a parting gift, I treat your compass one last time. I want to be able to disable trucks and sensor poles from even further away now. Also, I want to give you a couple of holograms. One of the genius from our world, and the other of one fine-looking Hermano. I mean, just look at the guy. Hopefully you'll think of me. Adios, Sam. Maybe we'll meet again. Like when dogs look to the side with their eyes and they look cartoonishly silly. What kind of ships? No, I was talking about data ships, dude. You're being a bit weird right now, dude. Okay, so to view this, I have to go make something, right?
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Alright. Well, right here we will have the Endaline zipline network.
Weapons restrictions.
Oh, a generator. Actually, people might like a generator right here. I think we'll do that. I think we'll generate it up, like right here, where people are.
Sam, that spot is too close to an existing structure. If you want to build a new one, you need to do so outside the sensor ring.
I was given a charm by a clairvoyant today, and now I have to sleep with a cinnamon under my pillow for the next week. Well, damn, that's really cool, dude. Are you excited about that? I would be.
Construction complete.
Customization slot added. I think that's the thing where I can add the dude. What do we need? We just need 400 metal. Okay.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
Is there a reason you have to do that, or are you choosing to do it because you're incredibly superstitious?
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Let's see. Extend materials. Metal 400. 400 metal.
Have a pleasant journey.
Scan Porter Bridges. I need all the luck I can get. Good luck. I need good luck. I have enough bad luck.
Restrictions lifted.
What if the cinnamon gives you bad luck though? How are you able to tell? What if the witch lady that gave it to you is actually just messing with you for fun? London Bridge is falling down, falling down. There's an amethyst and a walnut ender.
Structure upgraded.
London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
Keep on keeping on.
Alright. Oh, Kung Fu? First prepper. Dude has something in his hand. Novelist son. Didn't have a gourd. Oh, Robots is his son. Evo, Devo, Evo, Devo. I'm just expecting to turn one of these characters on. They're gonna have the biggest badonkadonk, dude. That's what I want to see. Rare holograms. Alright. This is what we're looking for, I think. Fragile. Concerned, loving, connected, encouraging, connected. Give me a like. Nice, thank you, buddy. Alright. Oh, wolf, raccoon, goose, BT. Oh my god, that's freaky. Aloy. Strider from Half-Life Alex. Oh, those are Striders. Okay. Can't remember what the Striders were. Hey, a trauma team. Wait, what is like? He's not the creator of Cyberpunk. And Jackie Wells. All right. Well, I guess we're doing this one for sure. Yes, that is Hideo Kojima. Hideo Kojima. What a dude.
Someone's happy.
What a guy. What a game he made.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright, let's see if there's any way for us to get across this mountain. If there isn't, we're done now. Yeah, done now. Yeah, I can't stand that while I'm driving. You know, when I saw this, my first thought was, this reminds me a lot of the area from Alan Wake. This reminds me of the cabin where Alan Wake and his wife are. Just because of the like layout, there's like a little like lake, and then there's like a bridge leading to it. Why is it every time I move the camera, like Alpha moves? But I was like, that doesn't make any sense. But now that we know that they literally have like the creator of Remedy Studios in this, right? Or one of the like lead people in Remedy Studios in this. Started to wonder if that's like a real thing. Started to wonder if that's like it might be like an actual thing right now. I feel like it's not going to be a thing, but if that was a thing, I would lose my mind. Sammy boy, you are being kind of cringe right now. Everyone that's watching knows that you're being cringe. They're just afraid to say it to your face. I'm just gonna keep boosting. Okay, I'm getting out of this car. Where's my marker? Oh, right there. Perfect. Let's see if we can even go here. I think we can, because there's building things up there, but who knows. Don't do this in a video game. No, stop! Are we really doing this, Kojima? Is this really what do you want to spend your time doing right now? Can you not go in there? Is that really not a thing? My disappointment is immeasurable right now. Yeah, that dude can't. That is so lame. But how is this a thing then? Did some dude just like glitch his way in there then, or how did that happen? Video games? Kojima! Who the fuck do you think you are, dude? Okay. Well. This is where I foresaw our journey ending. But here it ended. Trying to climb a mountain that you can obviously get into, because someone's been here. Look at all these beautiful lines of where we have traveled. Absolutely incredible. Cargo for Sam present. What? Oh, I can't even see it. Oh, it's just a piece of sea. Okay. We have successfully 5-starred everything in the video game. Beautiful. And with that, I think Sam Porter Bridges will be signing off. Let's quickly go look at achievements to see how we fared in that sense. Probably gonna be some hidden achievements too, so I'm just gonna Google those immediately. Death Stranding hidden. The window capture. I would actually like for you to capture Steam first. Let's see. We have to go to Death Stranding. Then we would click right here. Deliver your first piece of lost cargo. 90% of people. I mean, that's not bad. That's not a bad like number of bad number on like an achievement like that. Complete the prologue. 80% of people. I feel like even that's a lot. Maybe it's because the game is expensive, so when people buy it, they know what they're getting into. Like 80% of people finish the first episode. It's interesting to see the numbers too. Like 90% of people have finished the prologue, but only 80% finished the first chapter, which is just like right after the prologue. Like it's one delivery mission, I think. Connect your first new affiliate to UCA. Get a like from BB. Reach level 3 with the facility. Acquire your first piece of customized data. Reach 2004 likes from the result screen. The standard order. Suit the crime baby. Defeat a catcher. I'm not sure what a catcher is. Only 48% of people completed episode 2. We're already down from 80 to 48. 30% down. Hit your first road. Travel 8 kilometers on complete any road. Complete episode 3, fragile. That's 30%. You're either a pitcher or a catcher, Endo. I'm both. Yeah, I'm both. Only 30%. We're down 20% again. Oh, but people that finished chapter 3 also finished chapter 4. So that's interesting. For the most part. It's kind of insane to think about the fact that more people delivered 3,000 kilos of cargo than people completed chapter 5. 20% on Hartman. Oh, but when we get to the end here, like, people seem to finish the game. Like, we're only down like 2% from chapter 9 to the last chapter, chapter 18. Issue your first supply request. Okay, we didn't do this one. Only 8% of people do this one. We could have done that one easily. I could go back and do it right now. Only 10% of people have reached a maximum connection level with BB. Interesting. Complete at least one of every type of structure. Okay, we didn't do that. That's fine. Read 100 interviews. And I actually read them too. Just keep that in mind. Any porter in a storm. I guess that's one of those achievements we'll find out about. Birth of a legend. Connect all facilities to the UCA. Great deliverer, trailblazer. Upgrade all types of structures to the maximum level. Okay, that's fine. Reach the maximum connection level with all facilities. Complete at least. I am a bag of war. Hello, Fields Bagman. But at least 20 unique premium deliveries in each category with the knowledge of legend. With all available equipment. Fount of knowledge. Greatest of great deliverers. Obtain all the Stranding achievements. Yeah. So we need to see what a couple of these do. What a couple of these are. Let me soon TM. Perfect. So let's see. The first one is any porter in a storm. Any porter. Trade with another porter for the first time. Oh. That doesn't seem like it would be too difficult. That's probably just something that I like didn't think to do. Great deliverer. I assume this is like a level thing, right? Great deliverer. Reach grade 16. All deliveries evaluation categories. Yeah, that's just a delivery thing. The last thing is Fount of Knowledge. Restore all memberships. Yeah, that's what I figured that one would be. I mean, we are 9 achievements away from 100%ing the game, and out of the ones that are missing, this one would be like 10 seconds. This one wouldn't be too long either. Like, we could do this super quickly. This one probably. Oh, let me show what I'm. So, helping hand super easy. That takes like 3 seconds. Master builder, we could do this super quickly too. Any porter in a storm doesn't seem too hard unless there's like some trick to trading. Great delivery, that one might be a bit difficult. I don't know how close we were to 60 and everything. But I don't think we were too far away, so I don't think it would be too annoying. Upgrade all structures. This one wouldn't be hard at all. Like we could easily do that super quickly. This one I guess would be kind of difficult, but I don't know how many unique orders in each category. In each order category within the legend. So I don't think this one would be too difficult at all either. We would just grab the card and just like grab premium deliveries and just do them real quick. But yeah, I don't want to like do that. This one super easy too. We just have to craft all the equipment we didn't craft. This one would be a lot of work. Like the fountain knowledge one would be a lot of work. That would be like googling. Some googling work right there. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, that will draw us to. Did I just pop like a text thing up here? See here. Let's call this thoughts about thoughts. That's Stranding. We'll just do that. So if anyone randomly pops into the stream, they know we're talking about the video game. We could probably do that at the end of the other games we played too. Oh god, what am I moving right now? Oh. We need to give this text a little bit of stroke. Tiny bit of stroke. Make it like 10 probably. Is that fine? Yeah, cool. So yeah, I mean that draws us to the conclusion of our like 80-hour playthrough. Absolutely insane. I can't believe it it took this long to finish this game. But I was not anticipating liking the game as much as I ended up doing. I had a very different perception of this game going into it as someone that doesn't watch any of the trailers. I watched some of the like initial trailers because I didn't think I was going to be interested in the game at all. So I just watched some of the like initial trailers that were just like really weird and out there. That were the ones where it's like Norman Reed is holding the baby and you're like, and the baby like disappears and starts walking. And you're like, what is even happening here? Like, what is this supposed to represent? And once they started revealing gameplay, I just stopped watching anything at all. So I knew Mads Mikkelsen was in it, and I'd seen some like pictures of that. So I had an inkling that there would be some relationship between like the main character, which is Sam, and Mads Mikkelsen. But I thought it would be way different than what it ended up being in the game. Like I thought it would be some like, oh, he's like a scientist or something, and you have to deliver packages for him, and that's like the main interaction of the game is like doing that. And I thought the delivery stuff is going to be way more basic. That's like one of the things that stands out in the game for me. I think it's the fact that the lengths the game goes to make it easy to deliver packages is just absolutely crazy. Can't even believe the amount of work they do for that. The continuing like evolution of getting more tools to make your deliveries easier to do as you are doing more deliveries, to get more tools to make your deliveries more easy to do is really fantastic. And I think they from that aspect, I think they like super knocked it out of the park. I'm trying to think. The mocapping and stuff and the character design and the world design is obviously really, really good. The story itself is okay, I guess. Like, it's not anything super extraordinary. It's not something that like it's not something that's going to stand out in my head for any significant amount of time beyond the fact that it's just a really, really weird story. I think the primary issue with a story like this is that pretty early on they establish that they're just going to make up whatever the fuck they want. And at that point, it like takes away from any type of analysis that you can kind of do of the story. Like I don't think anyone played this you think it's too poetic or abstract? Too abstract maybe. It is Death Stranding is a lot of exposition in the storytelling, where the game will just tell you what's happening, and you have to just say yes because the game has made the rules. So, the game will be like, this is what is going on right now, and because the game has decided what science it believes in and what themes it is going for, you just have to be like, oh, okay, well, you're telling me this is going on, so I'm not allowed to like think anything about this. That's why I had a lot of like weird theories. So very very early on, before we left the starting area, I'm pretty sure I said when we had one of those flashbacks, I was like, we are going to end up being that BB in those visions, or we're going to be a BB, and Mads Mikkelsen is our dad. I think I said that really, really early on. And, that turned out to be true. But that's just a random prediction. Like, because they could do anything. They could be like, oh, no. You're not a BB. You're like a... Because I also said we might be like a mech or something. Because they're drinking, like, power. It said like, the way stuff is described. It's like, oh, we might just be like a mech. Or it might just all be a dream. Or later on, I was like, oh, all of this is going on Sam's bridge. So, there's a lot of like theories, but then at the end of the day, it's just whatever the game decides it is going for is what it's going to end up being. Like that's just how it is. The game can tell you anything, and the way it's like abstract like that and kind of confusing, it's not bad. Like I had a lot of like really weird and cool moments. It just it makes it so that any reveals that the game does are less valuable. Because when the game tries to do like these like, oh my god moments, you're like, oh, okay. Because you don't have any like revelations where like, oh, so that's what you meant when you said this. What do you think the baby in the stomach is supposed to be? I have no idea. I mean, that's never really explained, right? I guess that's how Sam is a repatriate, maybe? I don't know, maybe that's how the repatriates are created. They have this baby put in their stomach. Like, I have no idea. I mean, we don't get to know a lot about the game. There's a lot of stuff that's like unknown to us. But they still do those like exposition dumps, which are, I guess, okay because they'll teach you stuff. But then you knew a lot of the stuff already if you like paid even a smidgen of attention. But yeah, I think that's like the primary issue with the story like this. It's just that it's not that it's bad. It's that when you set the game up in a way where you're just going to be like, exposition, exposition, exposition. I'm going to explain to you what's happening. Nothing's going to feel like satisfying because the game's just telling you what the truth is. It's not letting you draw that conclusion yourself. Like there's no way for you at the start of the game to be like, oh yeah, so Sam is a repatriate, and the Death Stranding happened because when Sam was a baby, he got shot in the stomach, and then Amelie went to the beach where she already is to bring him back to life. Like, that doesn't happen, right? There's no way for you to draw that conclusion at all throughout the game, I think. But I mean, it's not bad. It's just it's weird, and I think when you have a weird story, people will interpret that in different ways. Like someone might play this and they might be like, "Oh, that's just dumb," and they might just be like, "That's just dumb." Well, Sam shot his baby. Yes, Sam literally died as a baby, and I feel like you'll have 3 camps. You'll have camp, this is dumb and I don't like it, which is probably the majority of players, I would say. You have camp, this is dumb, but I like it, which is where I ended up, which I think you'll have a lot of players. And you'll have camp, this is intriguing and really interesting, and I love it and I'm into it, which is like the camp with the least people in it. Who the fuck gave you the hydration check? I can actually drink without a hydration check. But yeah, overall, Death Stranding, really, really, really strong game. Oh, I was gonna say, I also read that a lot of people were super upset when they got to the end of the game, and the game was like, hey, you know how you've been traveling west the entire game? Well, time to travel back east. Thank you so much, Joshua, for the hydration check. A lot of people are really, really upset with that, apparently. And when I learned that a lot of people just played, you know, they didn't do a lot of side content. They just kind of like did some deliveries here and there. I understand why, kinda, because if you haven't engaged with the mechanics of the game at all, which you can kind of do, like you can kind of ignore all the mechanics in the game and still play the game throughout to that point. If you've not engaged with the mechanics at all and you get to that point, you'll literally just be like, "Oh, I have to travel all the way back east, but I have nothing. I have no zipline network. I have no like good cars. I don't have any good like carriers. Like I have nothing to do here. I just have to like walk there basically, or get like a bad car to travel there." And yeah, that's kind of like interesting because to me that was like, oh, but that's fine because I already have all this infrastructure. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed getting all the 5 stars. I think the game itself is really incredible, and I think they did something super nice. 10 out of 10 would play again. I'm definitely going to miss playing this game. Hopefully, the next game we pick up, which would probably be goddamn Subnautica, is going to be equally as good. But who knows? Yeah, I'm gonna remove this, and I guess we will jump into some Dark Souls in a second. There's one thing I want to do first. Let me move this over here. Wilconiac told me to add her. Wilconiac. We are Dark Souls. Let's hear Dark Souls 1 bosses. I just want to make a quick list of all the